Microsoft is using your home internet connection to download and distribute Windows updates to other people's computers without asking you. And there's a simple setting you can flip right now to stop it. This feature is called delivery optimization, and Microsoft introduced it years ago as a way to make Windows updates faster and cheaper for everyone. The idea sounds reasonable on paper. Instead of every Windows PC in your neighborhood downloading the same 2 GB security patch directly from Microsoft servers halfway around the world, your PC downloads it once and then shares copies with your neighbors over your local internet connection. Like a peer-to-peer torrent network, but built into Windows by default. Microsoft pitched it as a win-win. Faster updates for you, less strain on their servers, lower bandwidth costs for them. But here's what they didn't mention. In the marketing materials, your router lights start blinking like crazy during peak hours. Your data cap gets eaten up. Your internet slows to a crawl, and your home Wi-Fi becomes a public Windows update distribution hub without your knowledge or consent. And it gets worse. Delivery optimization isn't just sharing with your neighbors. Microsoft designed it to work across the global internet. Your PC in Mumbai could be serving Windows updates to someone in California, or London, or Sydney. Your upload bandwidth, which is almost always much slower and more expensive than your download speed, gets hijacked to push gigabytes of data to strangers around the world. I first noticed this when my own internet usage spiked 300% during a single Patch Tuesday. My router showed Windows Update services eating 80% of my upload bandwidth for 6 straight hours. I wasn't downloading anything big. I wasn't streaming. But someone else's Windows Update was riding my connection halfway across the planet. Let's look at how Microsoft built this system, because understanding the technical details shows just how deeply embedded it is. Delivery optimization runs as a Windows service called Delivery Optimization with the technical name DOSVC.exe. It starts automatically when Windows boots. By default, it is set to download and upload over the internet, meaning it will share your updates globally without restriction. The service has 4 main modes: HTTP only, downloads only from Microsoft servers, no sharing, local network only, shares with other PCs on your home Wi-Fi. Internet, group, shares with PCs. Microsoft has grouped together based on location and update version. Internet, fast, the most aggressive mode, shares with anyone worldwide who needs the same update. New Windows 11 installations default to mode 3 or 4, and even if you manually change it, Windows updates can sometimes reset the setting back to sharing. Microsoft controls which PCs get grouped together using a combination of your IP address, your geographic location, and the specific Windows build you're running. They claim the grouping is smart and only matches you with nearby users. But real-world testing shows otherwise. Users in rural areas report serving updates to urban PCs hundreds of miles away. ISPs in developing countries see their customers' connections used to serve Western Europe. And here's the privacy kicker. To make these connections work, delivery optimization has to communicate with Microsoft's matchmaking servers. It sends your IP address, your Windows version, your update status, and basic hardware info back to Redmond so they can find you a peer. Microsoft says this data is anonymized. But if you're already uncomfortable with Windows telemetry, collecting your usage patterns, adding update sharing participant to the list probably doesn't make you feel better. Why does Microsoft do that? Updating Windows is expensive. Microsoft pushes out multiple gigabytes of cumulative updates every single month. With over 1 billion Windows devices worldwide, that adds up to petabytes of data transfer. At cloud provider rates, that's tens of millions of dollars per Patch Tuesday. By turning every Windows PC into a content distribution node, Microsoft offloads 60 to 80% of that bandwidth cost onto users. Your ISP pays for the upload. Your data cap gets consumed. Microsoft saves a fortune. They even brag about it in their technical documentation. Microsoft research papers from 2018 quantified the savings. Delivery optimization reduced their global update bandwidth by 70%. That's not a small number when you're talking about enterprise-scale data transfer costs. But the savings come at your expense. Most home internet plans cap upload speeds at 1020 megabits per second, while offering 101,000 megabits per second downloads. Delivery optimization ignores this asymmetry. It will happily peg your upload at maximum capacity for hours, turning your stable home connection into a Windows Update server farm. And it's not just bandwidth, electricity costs matter too. Your PC fans spin harder, your router gets hotter. That background update sharing drains your power bill by a few cents per hour. But multiply that across 1 billion devices, and Microsoft saves millions. Real users are feeling the pain right now. Let me share 3 stories that capture what's happening across Windows communities. First, Sarah in Texas. She has a 1 terabyte monthly data cap from her ISP. During the March 2026 Patch Tuesday, her PC shared 450 gigabytes of Windows updates with other devices, half her entire monthly allotment. She got a warning from her ISP and had to pay $150 for overage fees. Sarah didn't even know the feature existed until she dug into her Windows settings. Second, Raj in Bangalore. His 50 megabits per second upload connection dropped to 2 megabits per second effective speed for an entire workday because delivery optimization decided his PC should serve the latest Windows 11 security patches to 17 other machines across India. His video calls buffered constantly. His online classes for his kids became unwatchable. He works from home and loses half a day's productivity. Third, a small business owner in the UK with 12 office PCs. Delivery optimization turned their office network into an update distribution hub. Their business class internet plan throttled after hitting daily upload limits. Customers calling the office got busy signals during business hours. The owner spent 3 hours on the phone with Microsoft support before finding the setting buried deep in Windows group policy. These aren't edge cases. Reddit's r/Windows subreddits have thousands of similar complaints every Patch Tuesday. Gaming forums explode with reports of update sharing killing online multiplayer performance. Parents on family tech forums wonder why their kids' homework Zoom calls keep dropping. Turning this off takes less than 2 minutes, but Microsoft buries the controls in 3 different places to make it hard to find. Here's the step-by-step you need to do right now. Method 1. Settings app. Easiest for most users. Open Windows Settings. Go to Windows Update. Click Advanced Options. Scroll down to Delivery Optimization. Click it. Under Download Settings, change it from PCs on my local network or PCs on my local network and PCs on the internet to PCs on my local network, or better yet, HTTP only, recommended if on metered connection. Toggle Allow downloads from other PCs to off. Method 2. Group Policy. Windows Pro/Enterprise. Press Windows plus R. Type gpedit.msc. Hit Enter. Navigate to Computer Configuration greater than Administrative Templates, greater than Windows Components, greater than Delivery Optimization, greater than Download. Double-click Download Mode. Set to Enabled. Then choose 1. HTTP only or 2. LAN only. Apply and OK. Method 3. Registry. All Windows versions for advanced users. Press Windows plus R. Type regedit. Navigate to HKEY_local_machine /software/Microsoft /Windows /current version /delivery optimization /config. Find DO download mode. Double-click it and set the value to 0, disabled, or 1 HTTP only. Restart your PC. Method 4. For the truly paranoid install O and O Shutup. 10++ or W10 Privacy, free tools that disable delivery optimization with 1 click and block it from re-enabling after updates. Test it working by monitoring your Task Manager Network tab during your next Windows update, or use Wireshark to confirm dosvc.exe stops making outbound connections. Microsoft knows this feature frustrates users. They've tweaked it over the years, adding metered connection detection, respecting data saver modes on mobile hotspots, warning users when sharing kicks in, but they haven't made it opt out by default. And they haven't stopped the global sharing aspect. Why? Because the financial incentives are too strong. every gigabyte your PC uploads saves Microsoft real money. And as Windows 10 support ends and Windows 11 update sizes balloon toward 5 gigabytes per month, the pressure to offload costs only grows. Legal challenges have started too. Class action lawsuits in Europe allege delivery optimization violates GDPR data protection rules by sharing IP addresses without explicit consent. In the US, net neutrality advocates argue it turns residential connections into commercial content delivery networks without carrier approval. Microsoft's defense? It's optional. Users can turn it off, which is technically true, but ignores how deeply buried the option is and how many people never find it. You also need to watch for these related settings that work together with delivery optimization to maximize Microsoft's bandwidth savings. Background Intelligent Transfer Service (BITS) handles pre-staging, large updates during off-peak hours, can be disabled in services.msc, Windows Update Active Hours, by default set to your typical usage times. But delivery optimization ignores this and shares whenever another PC requests your cached files. Update bandwidth usage in advanced Windows. Update options, you can throttle downloads to 20 to 80% of available bandwidth. But this only affects inbound traffic. Outbound sharing still maxes your upload. Metered connections help somewhat. Set your Wi-Fi to metered in settings greater than network and internet greater than Wi-Fi. Greater than your network, greater than metered connection. Delivery optimization respects this and limits sharing, but it only works if you remember to set every network as metered. If you're on a family plan or shared internet, talk to everyone using the connection. One PC with delivery optimization enabled can tank bandwidth for an entire household. For businesses, enforce the group policy across your domain immediately. Small offices lose thousands in lost productivity every Patch Tuesday to update sharing. Power users should consider third-party update managers like WSUS, Offline Update, or Windows Update Mini Tool. They download updates once centrally and distribute locally without Microsoft's peer-to-peer magic. And if you're fed up entirely, Linux distributions like Ubuntu or Linux Mint handle updates cleanly. Download once, no sharing, no drama. Microsoft caught using your internet to update other people's PCs. We've covered exactly what it is, why they do it, the real damage to users worldwide, and the 3-minute fix to shut it down permanently. Your bandwidth, your data cap, your connection speed, those belong to you, not Microsoft's update distribution network. Go flip that delivery optimization setting right now. Monitor your router for the next Patch Tuesday. And if your internet suddenly feels faster, you'll know it was working. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you want more Windows settings that protect you from the company that built the OS.